Hey, what's up, everybody? Ready for episode 2 of the Two Beards, One Mind podcast. Let's get it started, man.
Yeah. It is episode number 2. We made it that far.
We made it that far. Yeah.
It's shocking, but we have.
Yeah. What's in store for today?
I have a lot of stuff in store for today.
Awesome.
I'm just going to give you a real quick preview of what we're going to talk about, actually.
Cool.
So we're going to do some restaurant nightmares.
Oh, man.
/ reviews that I thought were, found some very interesting reviews online of different restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see, so we're going to do the restaurant stuff, and then we're going to do apps that are, useless / maybe not. I don't know. Some of them might be good. I think
Applications.
I think some of them are good.
Cool.
And then we're going to move on to just some general life questions type stuff that I have for you. And then we're going to do a game of quickfire.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's get into it.
And that might be it. I don't know. We have a few more things we might get to, but
cool.
That's the basics of it.
Sweet.
So, thank you guys for listening. Welcome back. And let's get started with segment number 1, which you're calling worst restaurant experiences.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you have a bad restaurant experience that you want to tell me about?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A couple years ago, we went to Florida. It's been more than a couple years ago. It was actually the year Ashley and I got engaged, so it's been like 5 years ago now. Mm-hmm. We went to a restaurant that I don't know if I should name, but it's a pretty famous restaurant in Florida. And it was just a nightmare. Okay, have you ever heard of the restaurant Dick's Last Resort?
Yes, I've heard of that.
They're supposed to be rude to you, that whole thing.
Right, I've heard of that because of you.
Yes, I've been there as well. Okay, well, this wasn't that place, okay?
Yeah.
But that's how I felt.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So were they just very rude for no reason?
Yeah, so we walked in, and the guy asked us what we wanted to drink, and we're water drinkers. We're not soda people. I don't want to pay $3 for a soda when I can get a 2-liter for the same price. I'm not doing that.
So you're water drinkers by price, not by health.
I'm a water drinker most times. I mean, I'll drink some soda, but no, I'm a water we drink water. And so pretty much everybody got at the table got water, and you could visually see on the waiter's face that he was pretty angry. And we're assuming because he gets more money, the more... If everybody orders drinks, that's like, an extra $3 a person, he's getting a bigger tip that way. And, well, so he was kind of upset. I was like, oh, it's kind of weird. We were upset that we're getting water, whatever. And he comes back, and all the other waiters on the bottoms of these cups, they had these little slots. So when you're done with them, they could stack them, and you could carry one cup, and it would carry like 10 cups at one time. You could stack all these cups. Instead of stacking them inside of each other, you could stack them on the little slots on the side. And so he brought us our water as we drank them, and when we were done, our cousin Miranda decided she thought she was going to stack all the cups like all the other waiters were doing. We came back, and he got like furious at her for stacking. He's like, you cannot stack the cups. That's only for the waiters to do. You can't do that.
Why?
He was just a generally unhappy man. I don't know. And so we're like, okay, that's weird. And so he was just being really, really rude. Like he came to us like, what do you guys want? Like, well, we haven't really looked at the menu. All right, fine. I'll come back.
You're one of those people that don't look at the menu on time?
Well, no, I mean, we do, but we hadn't had time. And he goes, fine, I'll come back in a little bit. So he comes back. We do our thing. We order our food or whatever. And he brings out an appetizer. And he comes back to see if we needed any of our plates cleared up. And there was literally a plate of fries in the middle. And Ashley literally had her hand on the plate. Didn't even ask. There was like a quarter of it left. And he literally rips the plate out from under Ashley's hands while she's trying to grab the fries. I'm like, this dude is weird. Like, and you guys, you and mom and dad were all across from us. and you guys didn't have any problems with this waiter apparently.
That's because we knew what we were going to order ahead of time, so he wasn't mad at us.
You were prepared, I guess.
Yes.
More prepared than we were.
Yes.
I don't know. It was just generally, it was a terrible experience. And I remember at the end, he was trying to get extra tip out of you guys because nobody at our table tipped him because he was crap. And we decided we aren't going to put up with this. We don't really. And he's like, man, I can't believe they didn't tip me. He's like, you guys gonna make up for their tip? And
he tried to get us to make up for
yeah,
it?
you don't remember that? Him asking for you guys to make up for our tip, for our lack of tip?
I don't remember that.
Oh, I do.
I'm sure Megan was thrilled about that.
Oh, Megan went back and because we went outside, and I am 100% positive Megan went back and talked to the manager because, that's just the way it goes. I mean,
did she talk to them?
I don't know if she just politely talked to them or if she was stern, or I don't know. I didn't go back.
How long ago was this?
5 years ago.
Yeah, she probably wasn't too polite. Now she would be more polite, but 5 years ago, probably not.
Dang, throwing Megan under the bus here.
No, hey, not throwing her under the bus.
No, that we went to her because we knew that she would be stern. We're like, Megan, can you go back and yell at the manager for us because we don't know what to
classic.
do? And the manager's like, yep, I know exactly which waiter you're talking about. Everybody has problems with him. We don't know what's going on with them.
Well, here's the thing. If you know that this people have problems with him.
I know.
And there's, at the time, people wanted to work for a living, so you could actually find people that wanted to do jobs. But why wouldn't you just fire him? I don't get it.
I don't know. But apparently they found this employee valuable. I found him pretty worthless. Sorry to tell you. It seems rude, seems mean, but
well, hey,
it is what it is. So yeah, that was my horrible experience.
When you act like a jerk, you make the podcast.
Yep.
5 years later.
Yeah. Yeah. You have any terrible restaurant experiences?
I do have one. I also won't name the place since it's around here, but it was me and Megan, and I think maybe just Avery with us, and then I don't even know. It was more people, but I think there was 5 or 6 of us total. And we went in, sat down, got seated fairly quickly. There was only one person. I think there was only one person waiting on everybody there. They weren't even that busy, but I want to say it was it's probably close to 45 minutes before we actually placed our order. For like
nobody came around for 45
no, I mean
minutes.
I think we got drinks. I think she took our drink order, but then it took like 20 minutes to get the drinks, and then it was like another 25 minutes so we ordered, and then I want to say we were there for a total of like 3.5 hours or something.
Holy cow.
And most of that, or a good portion of that, was after we were done eating, they just wouldn't come take our bill to pay. And like she was the only one there. Like
they brought you your bill but wouldn't come pick it up?
Yeah, yes, correct. And then it was, fortunately, when she finally did, she was the only one working there, and she just disappeared for a good 40 minutes or more.
Maybe she had to go to the bathroom.
There was no waitresses or waiters anywhere in the restaurant.
So you guys just could have walked out?
Well, I think there was other like management and stuff.
Dine and dash?
But it wouldn't have been dine and dash because, I mean, if I remember correctly, we hardly ate any of our food because it was terrible.
Oh.
It would have just been, we just left the food on the table and dashed. We didn't dine.
You sat, paid, and dashed.
Yeah.
Or didn't pay and dashed.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
But I think it was, I might have been 3.5 hours.
Will you ever go back?
That could be a major exaggeration, but I feel like that's what it was.
Will you ever go back to said restaurant?
Yeah, not that one.
Okay.
I'll go back to a different one, and this might give away the restaurant, but I really like their, I think it's rye or pumpernickel croutons.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
They're the dark croutons at their salad bar.
Oh, those are
it's the only reason I went that night, and
That's
they didn't have them. So it was
That's
even
the only reason I would ever go to that place is their croutons. They're soft in the middle.
Yeah.
You ever had soft croutons?
I have from that place.
Yeah, they're actually
outside
really
of there. No.
Yeah. Huh.
So yeah, I mean, it wasn't the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life, but it was the worst restaurant experience I've ever had in my entire life.
Okay, so listeners, for everyone who's listening out there, if you guys have any bad or crazy restaurant experiences, email us at womakebrowspodcast@gmail.com and let us know your stories, and maybe you could be featured on an upcoming episode. So
maybe. Don't get your hopes up.
Don't get your hopes up too high, but you should still email us anyways. We like to interact with our fans, so yeah, hook us up with that email. So what do we have here? Some stories about crazy things that actually happened at restaurants to people?
Yeah, well, these are reviews. These are restaurant reviews. I'll let you read these since I already read through these. No, okay.
What?
Nothing. You can go back a little bit there. Go back to our notes page. They're all in there. You don't have to click on that. I only took I took the best ones out of that thing already. So.
Okay, so you don't have the name of the restaurant?
No restaurant names, and if there is, please don't read it. So.
Okay. So this person's review to the unnamed restaurant. They give them a 3-star.
It's not necessarily that they're bad reviews. They're just weird reviews.
They're just good reviews. Okay. So this one states from, I don't know who. It's blacked out. Well, I got caught shoplifting here. Shoplifting in a restaurant. Okay. I took a large container of hot soup and placed it in my backpack. I immediately spilled it all over my stuff. I then tried to add a whole chicken and macaroni salad. The man saw me. I was then taken to the office and told not to come back. They wouldn't even let me use the bathroom to clean out my bag. How rude. We was hungry. What kind I love how it's been I the whole time, and at the end, we was hungry. Like, so you had 2 people with you. Okay.
So yeah,
that's pretty. Okay,
he's complaining about shoplifting and not getting treated nicely.
He's giving them 3 stars for him trying to shoplift and stuff.
Yes,
a whole chicken and a macaroni salad into his backpack and some soup. Man, I wish I would have known the restaurant though, because that would be funny.
I think the restaurant's on the website, but I just didn't put it on there.
Okay. The next one we got here. They have a solid 1 star out of 5. And it's titled Train Wreck. No greetings, no eye contact, no thanks. I asked for a mini bagel that was stacked in a jar on the counter. It was inedible. When I complained to the cashier, she informed me that I had asked for a dog bagel. When I pointed out there was no label on the jar whatsoever, nothing that indicates this is made for a canine consumption. She just said that she thought I bought it for my dog. Gosh darn it. Did you see me come here with a dog? These people are idiots. Selling bagels can't be that hard. A dog bagel. Oh, that's funny.
I
thought this bagel was for your dog.
The dog I didn't bring with me.
Can you bring your dog into this said restaurant?
I don't know. We'll have to look up their rules and regulations.
Oh, okay.
See if canines are allowed.
I love how nothing indicates this was made for canine consumption. Like, oh,
go ahead.
Okay. Swaggy F gives a review. He or she, I'm not sure what Swaggy F is. They gave it a 1 star, but they state, if I could give this 0 stars, I would! ! ! ! ! ! ! ! ! ! There's 4 there.
Okay. Thank you.
Where's my chicken tenders? I've been going here for years and deserve a lot of respect. How dare you? The staff was nice to me, showing me true respect I deserve. I've been bullied my whole life, and it's nice to have people who actually care for me once in my life. My mother disowned me, and my father is a traitor. The steak was decent, I guess. 10 out of 10, except for the chicken. R.I.P. chicken tender. You were the real friend and helped me through my lonely life. Never coming here again. From John. So John, Swaggy F is actually John, so his real name's not Swaggy F. But 10 out of 10 on the steak, though.
Yeah, right after his father disowned him, but the steak was a 10 out of 10.
No.
His
mother disowned him, and his father's a traitor.
Right.
I don't know if he's a traitor on the family or if he's
A traitor to the United States.
traitor to the United States and got excommunicated and bye-bye.
I don't know, but...
That's punishable by death, my friends.
Yeah. I don't know, man, but...
Obviously, everybody should know he deseres a lot of respect.
Can you imagine being like...
I've been going here for years, and I deserve a lot of respect. How dare you?
Can you imagine being like the social media manager or the marketing person who has to read these and try to figure out a way to respond? Be like, dude, I'm just trying to sell you steak.
Okay.
And you're just ripping me on the chicken. I don't get it.
These are Yelp reviews, by the way. So at the bottom, there's a little thing that says useful, funny, or cool. This one just has one funny. The useful and cool are 0. So whoever thought
he probably voted himself up as a funny.
Okay. Here is the next one. I don't know if this is a restaurant. I don't know where this is at. Okay, the review states, hookah was great, but someone got shot while we were there, so I'm taking a star away for that. 4 out of 5 would return again wearing body armor. They're going back. They're going to go back.
Hey, I mean, that's not the restaurant's fault someone got
You
shot.
ever been in a restaurant that somebody got shot at?
I haven't, but I don't think that would stop me from coming back.
Oh, my God.
What are the chances it's going to happen again? Probably really low. I'm coming back.
Unless it's in a sketch area, but
Yeah,
that's
but,
classic.
I mean, even if it is.
But the hookah was great.
Yeah.
Someone got shot. Oh man, that's good stuff. 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
And 2 people said useful. 1 person said cool. And 30 funnies.
Okay. I think that's all of them, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that was good stuff, though.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right. Okay, for this next little segment we're going to do, I am going to... Okay, so these are some just apps in general.
Yeah. So here, let's talk about that.
Actually, most of these apps are Actually, all these apps are useless, but...
Okay. So we're going to be... We have a list of apps that we found that are useless. And when we were coming up with this segment, I talked to Steven. I was like, man, there's an app for everything. Like, what? We got to come up with stuff that... Why is there an app for this? And so that's what this section is. Like, literally, why is there an app for this specific thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you can tell me why...
Would you use this app?
Yeah. If someone in the comments wants to let me know, or, message us and let us know, would you use these apps? Because I wouldn't, but maybe I'm just weird. And maybe these are awesome apps and I just don't get it. I don't know. There's so many
Okay. You start with the first one.
Okay, the first app we found is called Hold the Button.
Oh.
In this app, you simply compete to keep your finger pressed against the screen for the longest amount of time. The game is over when you release your finger, and then you see how your abilities stack up to other competitors.
How your abilities.
And the price on this one is free.
Oh, that's convenient. That's good.
Yeah.
Because if I'm just going to hold the button, I don't really want to have to pay for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people probably would.
So is this like an online app? You challenge all your buddies like, hey guys, at 9 o'clock we're all going to get on hold the button and see who can hold it the longest.
I mean, that actually could be a challenge. Like, I could see some skill in that.
No. Somebody's going to come up with
a way to switch their fingers really fast and not get detected. That might take skill.
Or no, something that they can read fingerprints and you just put it on there and you just leave it on overnight.
Yeah, that might even be harder for some people though, because then they can't use their phone.
Well, do it when you're sleeping. Be like, okay, let's start at 11 o'clock at night. And then you just go to bed and let it hold on light. Yeah.
And then what happens in the morning when there's 4 of you that started the thing and you're all 4 still holding it?
Wait, here's the thing.
Is it like multiplayer or can you see the other people or what?
I don't know. What if the screen times out?
You got to turn your settings off first.
That might be a little more tricky than I thought. But yeah. I'm sure that there's cheaters. There's hackers on everything.
I don't know if there's hackers, but there's cheaters. I don't know if there's hackers.
Hackers for the hold the button game?
I don't think you could really... I guess you could hack the coding and make it think you're still there.
Well, at least it's free.
Yeah, at least it's free. It'd be better if they paid me.
Okay, the next one we have Taxi Hold'em. This app, what purpose?
It says purports.
This app purports. I think it's supposed to say this app's purpose is to help.
Yeah.
Is to help you better hail a cab by displaying the sign on your phone. Raising your arm seems to work well on its own, though.
So you can't see the picture here, but it's just a picture of a person that says they need a taxi ride, and you just hold your phone out, and if your phone's big enough and the taxi can read it when they come by, it looks like you instead of just raising your hand or whatever, they can see your display on your phone and know that you.
So you just hold your phone like this instead of raising your hand up.
Yes, it's like a logo you can put on your phone that lets taxi drivers know that you want them to stop.
Sounds really stupid.
Yeah.
That's the whole app.
Yeah.
Good thing you don't have to pay for this one either.
Yeah,
That's quite free.
It's also free.
Oh,
fortunately.
gosh.
Okay.
Wow. You got this one.
The next one is called Hair Clinic. Hair Clinic.
Okay, sorry. I'm reading the title.
It's called Hair Clinic for men and women. If you want to shell out $4 for this, you deserve to lose your hair. It claims to help you regenerate your hair by pumping special frequencies into your follicles. Price $3.99. What do you think? Do you think it really helps you regrow hair by pumping special chemical or
special? What does that mean? Special frequencies.
I think it just means chemicals, maybe, or really nothing, because nothing's happening.
It's an app.
Yeah, well, apparently
it's putting out
spraying stuff out of the screen into your hair follicles.
Like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm regrowing my hair through my app.
Maybe you just rub it on your head. It says, please apply with, I don't know, whatever hair growth stuff they have late nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you pay? Well, first of all, would you pay $4 for that?
You are
as a man your hair is not that thick.
As a man who is thinning,
so you might want to try it.
I don't know that I wanted to shout the $4 because that just doesn't seem worth it. But if it was free, I'd probably do it.
You know what? If it's only $4, I'll pay for it if you use it.
Will you?
Yeah.
Maybe
and
we
you
need to give it a try.
You can give some reviews and leave a review online.
Maybe we need
and then I'll look it up and we can talk about it in one of the episodes.
Is that the name of it? Hair Clinic for Man and Woman?
Yeah.
That's why I was cracking up. Like, what kind of name of an app is that?
I don't know. Somebody who wants to make $4.
Okay.
A lot of times.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
I don't think they're doing it a lot of times. I don't think anybody's buying this app. Okay. The next app is called Is It Dark Outside? This app does a wonderful job of telling you if it's dark outside or not. This is especially useful if you're a fish living under an underwater cave. Actually, even if you weren't that, it would make sense to just look at the clock and figure out yourself. But the whole point of the app is comic relief. The app does literally nothing except shout yes or no when you ask if it's dark outside.
And you can't see it in this picture either. They literally just base it on your time zone. And so like in the picture, it was showing 7:12 p.m. and it says, and someone asks it, is it dark outside? And it says no. And then at 7:13 it shows them saying, is it dark outside? And it says yes, because apparently the sun was supposed to set at 7:13. So like it's basically asks, had the sun set yet or not? And it just bases it off your geographical location, and it determines when the sun sets, and if it's past that time, they consider it dark. So 7:12, no. 7:13, yes.
Hilarious. So it gets dark literally within that 1 minute.
That's
everything goes dark.
That's what I'm telling you. This app is literally the most useless thing you could possibly imagine.
We do not know if this one's free.
I didn't have a price, but I'm just gonna look outside for free and see.
It might be more useful than. Hey guys, is it dark out? I don't know. Hold on, let me check my app.
Yeah.
Like when you get up and check the weather in the morning, you're checking the weather, and it's gonna get dark around this time.
Yeah.
According to my app, is it dark outside?
Yeah.
Okay. So
let's just go back and forth on these next. We can go back and forth the rest of these questions, I think.
Okay.
Because let's just do one at a time. When we get to quickfire, we don't actually have to play quickfire. We can just answer the question. It doesn't have to be quick.
Okay.
Okay, go whenever you're ready.
You want the first one?
I'll ask you the first. Yeah, I'll ask you the first one. What are 3 things you could buy at a grocery store to make the cashier give you weird looks?
Depending on the grocery store, if you go to like Aldi, you can buy like Depends diapers. You can buy that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's one. Depends.
I'll help you out because maybe we can answer both of these together sometime.
Okay, that's my answer. Depend diapers.
Depends. Go ahead. I'm still thinking, but
maybe name like if you walked in and like I need 50 heads of lettuce, so you're buying a whole and you put it in a bag like a trash bag and you're buying like 50 heads of lettuce. That would probably get some stares.
Yeah, 50 bags of lettuce. You know what always makes me wonder? People who buy like what is it called? Artichokes. No, you don't need those.
Ashley likes them.
Do people really eat artichokes other than in spinach and artichoke dip?
No, Ashley likes them for her pasta house salad that she makes.
Ugh. That would make me give someone a weird look. Like, what's wrong with you? You don't eat artichokes.
Yep. Artichoke hearts, specifically.
Oh.
So you think that you would get a weird look if you had artichokes? Because I don't think that would give weird looks.
I have a question for you, and it might be a dumb question.
No questions or dumb questions on the pod.
Okay, so you said artichoke hearts.
Yeah.
What exactly is an artichoke, then, that it has a heart? Is it a living organism?
I don't know.
I didn't think it was... I don't know what it is.
You know what this makes me think of?
Nope.
When I didn't know what a sea cucumber was.
Yeah. Well, I guess. I remember that.
Hey fans,
from season
is
1.
artichokes living organisms, and does their heart beat?
The second question is definitely no.
We need to know this. We won't do any research. We're going to rely on you as our loyal fans to answer this. Incorrect answers only, please.
How would we know if we don't look it up?
Well, I think we're going to know.
We should. I would think we would know this.
That
but we
answer
don't.
should be pretty outlandish.
Okay, fine.
So, outlandish, incorrect answers only, please.
All right, next question. If you could replace all the grass in the world with something else, what would it be and why?
Cotton candy.
Toothpicks.
No. Nope, cotton candy. Cotton candy's still soft. And if you need to take a nap, you can nap on it. And if you just need to roll over and take a bite, take a bite.
Yeah. And everything's going to be very sticky.
No.
Yeah, cotton candy's going to get really sticky in the sun.
I'm about to revolutionize the cotton candy game. No stick cotton candy. That's going to be my new invention.
Ugh. No.
And everybody's going to put it on in their grass. Except for, I don't think it would work.
They're going to replace their grass. They're not going to put it on top of their grass.
They're going to replace their grass with cotton candy. Except for, I don't think it would work on like football fields and baseball fields.
That's artificial turf. So
not all of them.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay.
It wouldn't. I don't think that would be so great.
I mean, what are you going to do at a picnic? Like you're out in a field of cotton candy. And you're like, hey, let's play some baseball. How are you gonna play baseball on cotton candy?
Well, maybe we just have to come up with new sports.
What, like roll around in the cotton candy?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really thought that far into it. That was just my first answer.
Okay. If animals could talk, what species would be the rudest of them all?
What's a rude animal?
What are they called? The honey badger?
Yeah, they're probably pretty rude.
Yeah.
Sloths.
I feel like sloths would be rude.
Yeah.
Just in slow motion.
Go away.
That sounds like Dory.
Oh.
From Finding Dory.
That was my sloth impersonation. Okay. Would you rather have a horse the size of a cat or the cat the size of a mouse?
First of all, I don't want a horse at all. Or a cat, but I guess I'll take the cat the size of a mouse.
Nope, I'd take the horse the size of a cat because it's kind of like a little dog running around at that point. You want a horse cat dog?
Oh, wait, what kind of cat?
I got you.
What kind of cat are we talking about?
Normal size feline.
So not like a...
Not like a Bengal.
No, I was thinking more like a
cougar.
A leopard.
No leopard, no cougar, no
so
jack.
like a house cat.
Like a miniature baby cat.
Mm. Aren't they already miniature? By default?
Well, they're even going to get even more mini when they're the size of a mouse.
Okay. All right. If you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would your friends and family assume that you did?
Oh, gosh.
Insider trading.
That sounds pretty legit about you.
You know, some kind of banking or some kind of finance fraud. I've defrauded someone for finance purposes. For sure. I mean, I'm not doing that, but I think that would be the most suspected thing.
He thinks he can do it.
Yeah, either that or someone's going to suspect that I hacked into a government website and got arrested.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to see if I could do it.
Me? Oh, I could see myself streaking.
I'd rather not see that.
I'd rather not see it too, but if that's what I did, that's how I get arrested. It's possible.
I don't think you would ever streak. Maybe a long time ago, but not now.
Not now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, your life is now a video game. What are some of the cheat codes you use, and what do they do?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Super jump power.
So you can just jump really high?
Yeah. Just anywhere you want.
Oh. My super codes would be like R1, L2.
Oh, you're giving me the actual codes.
Square, circle, triangle, R2.
What does it do?
Unlimited nitrous.
Oh, sweet.
I can just boost around as fast as I want anytime I want to go there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the right code for Need for Speed Carbon.
Mine would be...
But it's something like that.
Mine would be XX, triangle, circle, L2.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. That's just my super... That's just my super boost. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. A witch has cast a spell on you, turning you into an inanimate object. It is non-electric, and you have to be there for a year. To be changed back into human form before the year is up, you need to be able to get at least 100 people to touch you. What inanimate object would you be? Doorknob.
Simple. That's easy. Yeah, doorknob. Or...
Doorknob, light switch.
A chair. You can't be a light switch. You can't be electric.
Well, I'm not electric.
You can't have electricity flowing through you.
All right. Just doorknob, I guess.
Yeah, doorknob.
Toilet handle, the flusher.
The flusher.
As we talked about before, people spend a lot of time in the toilet.
They do. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 2 more of these guys. Okay. Choose your superpower. Here's your choices. You have the ability to read books 12% faster than the average adult, or the power to create force fields, but only around ants. Which one would you choose?
Why ants?
I don't know.
No, I don't even know.
I'll take the ants. I don't care how fast I read.
I'll take 12% faster.
Why would you want to read faster?
Than
the average adult.
Because it'd be fun.
If I could read 12% faster than the average adult, that'd be like the same thing as I do now, because I read a little bit above average.
Wow.
I'm
cocky.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that. Like, I just know my reading skills are just slightly above average.
Show off.
Which is like, oh great, my superpower is nothing changes.
Or you could build force fields around ants.
That's why I'm picking the ants. At least
yeah,
I get
that
something.
sounds more legit of a superpower. The reading faster, you can do that without being powerful. That's not a superpower.
Well, it's not only a superpower, but also no one cares.
No.
If I came over and like, hey, watch that. You're never going to believe what I can do.
But if you built a force field around ants, I wouldn't believe that either. I'd be like, what?
Okay.
Okay, I got the last one.
Okay.
You're homeless and you only have one choice of clothing. A tattered, oversized shirt with a very thin fabric that look with a lot of holes, or an extremely tight, flesh-colored set of underwear. What will it be?
I'll take the shirt. I don't want flesh-colored underwear.
But you only have the shirt, nothing else.
Okay, but in the other situation, I only have flesh-colored underwear. I'd rather just be naked than walk around with flesh-colored underwear. I'm essentially naked anyway. At least if I'm walking around completely naked, maybe I'll get taken to jail and be warm.
This is true.
If I'm just walking around with flesh-colored underwear and be like, all right, look at this weirdo.
That's all you got, though. That's all you got.
That doesn't mean that's all you can ever have. I would start by...
They was implying that.
Do you know what the first thing I would do if I was homeless was? I would get a job and then stop being homeless.
Dang.
Yeah.
Revolutionary.
Oh, I don't think so. I think that's just common sense.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Okay.
Okay, ready? I'll take one, you take the next one, quick fire.
All right. I guess it doesn't have to be that quick, but whatever.
You want the first one or you want to take the first one?
Go ahead.
Tea, coffee, or whiskey in the morning?
Whiskey.
Okay.
No. I'll take tea because I don't drink whiskey or coffee.
Okay.
So, what about you?
I'm drinking tea as well. Okay.
I bet you our answers going to be very similar on a lot of these. In what situation is a fart not funny? Funeral.
That's exactly what I was going to say. A funeral.
Funeral, wedding, job interview, unless you're from what's the movie where they fart in the interview? Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That was pretty funny, I thought.
You fart, I can taste it.
Okay. Do you want to live in a city, a beach, a mountain, or a remote jungle cannibal tribe? Or sorry, not live in. Do you want to go in any of these places for a vacation?
Mountains.
City, beach, mountain, or remote jungle cannibal tribe?
Mountains.
I'll take the cannibal tribe just because I think that'd be way more interesting. I mean, I would make sure that I take weapons to not get eaten. But who cares about going to cities, beaches, or mountains?
Me. I'll go to the mountains.
Okay, maybe the mountains, but I'd rather go to a remote jungle. Take my chances with the cannibals.
Yeah. I can see it. And they probably have mountains in the jungles.
Yeah. Cannibal mountains.
Cannibal mountains.
Yeah.
Full of people's dead body parts.
No, they don't. They eat them. It's just red. They just leave the blood stains. They don't lick the blood clean.
Huh. Okay.
That's what I learned about cannibals. I don't know what you know.
Wow.
What's your least favorite color?
Yellow.
Turquoise.
Ooh, that's turquoise. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, or maroon.
Maroon. You
Actually,
don't like them?
The color's fine. I just don't like people saying it.
Maroon.
Like, why don't you just say red? Like
Oh, I hate all the color names.
Yeah.
Turquoise.
Actually,
maroon,
on my printer.
Beige.
On my printer.
What's beige?
I don't know, like tan. Peach. Like, okay, why do we have to name all the fruits colors too? Like peach. Why? Why don't we just call it like orange? I don't get it.
What else would it be called?
I don't know. Something between yellow and red?
Orange is easier to say.
No. I'd much rather say a shade between orange and... between...
Could you pass me a shade between...
yellow and red.
Yellow and red? That doesn't make any sense.
That's to me. My printer at work, which is just a little bit behind me here, actually. It has, I have black color, and then I have cyan, which is the blue, yellow, which is yellow, and magenta, which is the red. Like, why is cyan blue? Is that Spanish? That's
Azul is blue.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Azul and rojo. Blue and red.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's irritating. Okay, what's the dumbest sport on the planet? Chess boxing. Finger wrestling.
Finger. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Finger wrestling? What is
Underwater skydiving.
that? Underwater skydiving.
Well, underwater diving.
Underwater diving.
Underwater diving with irons.
I think that any kind of cheerleading competition is the dumbest sport in the world.
Oh,
That's what I would vote.
yeah. I'm not gonna get into that. There might be some cheerleaders listening that.
I'm sorry,
would disagree.
cheerleaders. I think it's pointless.
Okay. Are you a dog, cat, or a donkey person?
I'm a donkey person.
Well, I would say none of the above, but if I had to pick one, I guess a donkey.
You have a dog, though.
I also kind of have a donkey.
You think Alan's a donkey?
No, my neighbors have a donkey, and I can pretty much
Oh.
say hi to it whenever I want.
There is donkeys across the street from you.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
I'm not really a dog person because they just pee. And we talked about that before. I'm just done. What's the longest word you know?
Other than supercalifragilistic?
If you want to say that one, you can.
No. Ashley knows a really long one, and she thinks it's funny every time she says it.
Is it anti-disestablishmentarianism?
No, it's something. It's the fear of long words.
We did this. It was one of our weird
And
words.
I don't remember what it was. But I guess supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is the longest word. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, yeah. That's the longest one I know.
What's your second longest choice?
I don't know.
Mine would be cow.
The word choice was longer than cow.
I don't know that word, though.
You just happen to say it.
Yeah.
You happen to form your sentence with that word, and all the other sentences that have words longer than 3 letters, you happen to form those too.
This cow has 2 W's.
Cow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a part wolf.
Cow.
Cow, yeah. Right.
You're so dumb. Okay.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Hairy. Quick and toes.
Okay, first of all, quick is not in there. Hairy, and I guess you have toes. I haven't looked in a while.
I have quick toes.
The quick's not in there.
You don't think I'm quick? I'm speedy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm fast.
Okay.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Also hairy. Quick.
You're quick?
Yeah.
And I'm not?
No, I don't know. Not quick. Hairy. Thirsty. I'm always thirsty. I drink a lot of water.
I am always thirsty too. That's funny.
Irritated.
Irritated. Wow. Good words.
Yeah.
Good words.
No, I'm not irritated. How about rational? I feel like I'm a rational person. I mean, I do get irritated by irrational things. But we'll go with rational.
Cool.
Hairy, thirsty, and rational. Have you ever had a dream that came true?
Yep.
You want to share it?
It happens to me all the time.
Does it?
Yeah. Like
Let me ask you this.
Like deja vu moments.
Did it come true before you dreamed it? Like, are you dreaming about something that actually happened? Or did you dream it and then it happened?
Those sound like the same thing to me.
No. Did it happen in real life first or in your dream first?
No, it happened in my dream first.
Okay, continue. Tell me this.
Oh, dude, I'll be at work the other day. I was putting spindles on this deck that we built. I was putting in the spindles. As I was doing it, I'm like, I had a dream. And I was sitting right here in this exact spot putting in these spindles like 2 years ago. And it just happened to pop in my mind. Like, seriously. And it's just the most random things. Like, why putting in spindles? At the time, I didn't know what I was dreaming about putting in spindles for, but that's what it was.
It's weird because you weren't even in that job yet.
I know. Dude, it happens like, I don't know, a couple times a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's more than I thought you were going to say.
Huh. You?
Yeah, I mean, not all the time, but I'll have dreams that come true, but they're always related to work. So I'll be like, I don't know, like I'll walk in the door and I'll be like, or like I'll have a whole dream that I drove to work and I'm irritated with the traffic, and then I'll wake up and I'm like, great, now I get to actually do that.
Right.
Or like I'll have a dream that I had problems with payroll and somebody's check didn't go through correctly, and all the direct deposit issues that I got to mess with, or I got to call the bank and deal with like somebody tried to like, I had this dream and then it actually happened. I had a dream where someone tried to cash a check that we gave them illegally after like it already cleared, and then they tried to cash it again. And then lo and behold, we had all these weird issues where there was a way that somebody found a way to do that.
To cash a check twice.
Well, long story short, it was a check that we had written to the guy and we had mailed it to him. We waited like 2 weeks, it never came in the mail. So I voided it with the bank. And then we got him a new one. He came and picked up the check in person. He went and deposited it. Then like 6 weeks later, the other check showed up in the mail and he went and cashed it, and Walmart took it. And then they're calling me trying to get their money back. Walmart is, because they're like, hey, this check wasn't any good. I'm like, yeah, because I voided it with the bank. This should be on the bank, not with not my problem. Right. Anyway, Walmart left me alone about it finally.
So
thanks to my strong negotiation skills.
Were they just out of their money?
I don't know what happened to it, but it was only like $150, so it wasn't and it's Walmart, so who cares? Last question. What's the first word that pops into your head?
Amalgamate.
What?
Amalgamate.
Mine was noodle. What?
Amalgamate. That's just the first thing that popped in my head.
Is that a word?
I think so.
Okay. What does it mean? How do you spell it?
I don't know.
What's the etymology? Anything about it?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't think that's a word.
I was going to say coagulate. Coagulation. But amalgamate came in my head instead. I don't know.
Okay. Something's not right there. We are wrapping up. Actually, that pretty much wraps us up here. Other than our national holidays.
Okay.
Go
what
ahead.
are the national holidays for today? Are Chucky the Killer Doll Day.
It's a good time for that. Halloween season approaching.
Those are the dumbest movies in the history of ever. But okay. Fine Art Appreciation Day. You appreciate some fine art?
I always appreciate fine art, but I'll make sure to especially appreciate it when I get home tonight. I'll pull out all my fine art collection and appreciate it from a distance.
Okay. You have fine art collections.
Yeah.
I just don't see you as an art guy.
Yep. Huh. I go straight to Google image search and I search fine art. And then I project it onto my TV at a distance so I can appreciate it from a distance.
Sweet. It's National I Care About You Day.
It's nice.
Nice.
Are you telling me that, or are you just...
No, I'm just informing you it's
Great.
I Care About You Day. So you should care about others today.
Great.
Tomorrow, don't care about them. Today, care.
Well, someone should have told me that earlier today.
Really? Why?
Because then I would have cared about something.
Oh, dang.
I didn't care about anything today.
Wow, it's also National Punk for a Day.
Too late. I mean, if you want to be a punk, I guess we can.
I'll hold off till the next week.
After we get done recording, we go be punks.
Okay. I'll go light a couple punks.
That's what I was thinking we should do, actually. There's a fireworks distribution place right by my house, so we can go get some punks and...
Go to light up some punks.
Light them up.
That's us for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing we got here is National Pasta Day. Woohoo! Pasta.
Too bad I already had McDonald's for dinner, so sorry. No pasta for me.
No pasta for me either.
What'd you have for dinner?
I had what you had.
I mean, I know that. I was just asking if you remembered.
Yeah.
We shared a combo.
Yeah.
We shared like one of those weird nuggets and 2 burgers and 2 fries combos.
That's because we care about each other.
The cheapest way to get to 3,000 calories.
Sweet. All right. Well, that wraps it up. Thanks for everybody for listening to episode 2.
Yep. Thank you.
Catch you around on the next one.
See ya.
Peace.